Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out Shards of Infinity. This is a digital adaptation of a tabletop game that I admittedly don't own. I did play one play session off camera just to get my feet wet, and based on my personal experience, it's a deck builder. It reminds me a lot of Star Realms, if you've ever played that. It's important to stress real quick that what you're looking at here is a preview build. It's not available to the general public yet, so everything that you're about to see is most definitely subject to change. At some point, it will be available on iOS, Android, and Steam. So like I was saying, this is a deck builder. For those of you that don't know anything about deck builders, you start with a standard deck of cards, usually like 10 or so, and each player has the same 10 cards. Every round, you will play cards to earn currency for that turn, and then you can buy cards from a center pool and then add them to your deck. Over the course of the game, your deck gets larger and larger and larger. Now, you heard me compare this game to Star Realms, which is another deck builder that I really enjoy. There are some similarities, but there's also some differences. It's similar in the sense that there are different factions in this game and they feed off of each other. So if you buy cards of the same faction and they happen to come up together, or if you just even have them in your discard pile, for example, some of their abilities will activate, which is pretty cool. There's also some new things that I'm still getting used to. One of which is the ability to spend your currency to charge your hero. And in doing so, it allows you to earn something called focus. And some cards actually require a certain amount of focus in order to activate. At least some of their special abilities do. So it takes some getting used to. Do I buy these cards with what I've got now? Do I sacrifice one of this currency that I have to gain a focus so that on future turns, I might have enough focus to activate this card over here, and so on. Let's go ahead and jump into it, and I'll show you around. Just again, forewarning you, this is only my second game, and I'm relatively new to it, but I think I know what I'm doing at this point. Knock on wood. Settings menu, graphics, animation, music, and sounds, widescreen and full screen toggles here. There is a store, which I'll just bypass for now. Rules. Now, at this point in time, the digital rules are blank. So I clicked on base game, and that brought up a PDF on my desktop. The tutorial is a little bugged. Like, I get to maybe the 4th or 5th screen in, and it freezes on me, and I can't progress any further. So I just played a game with the AI in the hopes of figuring out as I went, and then afterwards I browsed the rulebook just to clarify a couple of things. But other than that, typical deck builder stuff. Let's go ahead and jump into a new game, and we'll play against the easy AI here. Okay, so on the very bottom is my current hand. You draw 5 cards. The little crystals that you see on the very bottom here, that's your currency that I was talking about. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 from these basic crystal cards. Then I've got this shard reactor. This is where focus comes into play. By itself, it gets you 2 of these crystals. But if you have 5 focus, you'll gain 3 instead. And if you have 15 focus, you'll gain 4 instead. So, again, as you continue to play your game, you'll earn more focus, and then some of these cards will become more powerful. I'm going to go ahead and just hit play all here. I've got 6 crystals to spend. Your buy pool is in the middle here. Now, what's actually cool is that whenever you go to buy certain cards, you can use them as mercenaries. Like normal deck builders, when you buy a card, it goes into your discard pile and you get to keep it forever. Mercenaries, on the other hand, if you choose to, instead of buying the card, you can buy it as a mercenary. It's a one-time use card. You use it right there and then. You use its abilities, and then it gets put back into the center or at the bottom of the buy pool deck. So if you don't want to clutter up your deck with a lot of cards, you may want to hire a lot of mercenaries. It's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and buy this Shardwood Guardian. It's an undergrowth ally. And this has gain 2 attack and draw a card. Unify. Gain 6 health if you have played another undergrowth ally this turn, or reveal 1 from your hand. I'm going to go ahead and take that one. I've got 2 of these crystals left. You can buy as many cards as you want, as far as I know. I'm going to go ahead and charge my hero here. Focus, pay 1 crystal to gain 1 focus. And now I could buy this Order Initiative if I want to, gain 2 crystal. Dominion, gain 2 focus if you have played and revealed from your hand Homo Deus, Undergrowth, and... Okay, well, that's a lot. How about we just get this... You know what? No. This Kiln Drone looks okay. It gives me 2 crystals when I draw it, possibly 4 if I have a champion. Actually, you know what? I'll take that. Champions are sort of like star bases in Star Realms, where in addition to your hero, where you can play your hero to gain a focus, you'll also gain these champions that will sit with you permanently face up whenever they're drawn, and you can exhaust them to enable certain abilities. All right. So now the computer's going to go. One thing I don't like is that the computer goes by very quickly here, and it's kind of difficult to follow what he's doing. But for those of you veterans out there that know this game in and out, then you should have no issues. All right. Crystal, crystal, crystal. This is 1 attack. All right. Gain 2 attack here, but if I have 10 focus, gain 3 instead. If I have 20, gain 5 instead. If I have 30, gain infinite. Am I reading that right? All right. Well, we get 3 attack. Basically, the objective here is to reduce your opponent's health from 50 to 0. All right. I've got 3 buying power. Let's go with this Thorn Zealot, I guess, because I do have another Undergrowth ally in my deck. So I want to try and concentrate on that. When I end my turn, damage is automatically applied to the enemy. He's down to 47. All right, so there's my Kiln Drone. I purchased him a couple of turns ago. Alright, so I don't have any other green Undergrowth ally cards in my hand, so I'll just get the 2 attack from that. Get to draw a card, though. Alright, we'll take that. Okay, so now I've got 6 crystal and 2 attack. Let's go with more Undergrowth allies. Now here's that mercenary example that I was talking about. Let's go with this guy here. Now, I can buy him as a mercenary. I'm going to buy him outright. I'm going to go ahead and just buy him outright. Again, I want to have as many of these Undergrowth ally cards in my deck as possible so that I can continue to draw them and gain more from them as I go. So let's go ahead and buy that. I've got 3 left. Let's go ahead and focus again. I've got 2 now. And I could buy this guy, this Nil Assassin. You know what? Let's do that. We're going to go ahead and buy him as a mercenary. I don't want to clutter up my deck with a lot of these purple cards. I'd rather keep the green cards in my deck. So I'm going to buy him as a mercenary. Now I get an additional 5 attack, but only for this turn. I'll never see this card again unless it comes up in the central buy pool here. Okay, let's just activate all of these. 3 crystal, 3 damage. Not a whole lot of choice. I'm just going to go ahead and focus that. This guy, this Order ally, gives me 2 focus. That'll put me up to 5. Or I can continue doing damage via mercenaries. You know, I'm going to go ahead and... I've only got 2. So I have to... I'm going to go ahead and use this as a mercenary. This will give me 2 extra damage. Banish a card from your hand or discard or pass. That's another effect that from the card that I just bought. I don't want to banish anything. I don't think. I'll pass. I believe banish means discard it permanently, but me being new to the game, I'm not 100% certain on that. There are a lot of cards and deck builders that allow you to permanently remove cards from your deck so that you can get rid of clutter. Okay, so let's just play these. Draw a card. Okay. Definitely want to buy one of these green ones. All right, we're going to go ahead and buy this one here. I've got 2 crystals left. I'm going to go ahead and focus once. And I could buy this guy again. I don't know if I wanna. I mean, it's cheap, don't get me wrong, but you know, I'm gonna end my. I don't want to spend that crystal. I want to have less cards in my deck, so my green ones have a better chance of coming up. Okay. All right, 2 attack there. Draw a card. Lots of currency cards. Copy the effect of a non-champion card you've played this turn. I can copy an additional time with 20 focus. That's a lot. It would be nice to have... There's a champion over here I can get for 5. Exhaust, gain 3. Okay, let's go with this guy, Optio Crusher. Next time he comes up, he'll join my entourage toward the bottom here. Okay, so we've got 5 attack, 4 crystal to spend. Fudge Nugget. Let's go with... There's a Wreath Champion. I don't know if I like any of these. You know what, let's go ahead and buy one of these as a mercenary, and I'll get focused that way. And I've got 1 crystal left. Ah, there we go, Undergrowth Ally, gain 3 health, definitely want to buy that one. In my last game, I had nothing but heal cards. I was constantly at 50. Like, there was nothing he could do to do enough damage to me to bring me down below 30. This game is slightly different because I'm not getting them now. Draw a card. Ah, there we go. Unify. Gain 6 instead if you have played another Undergrowth Ally this turn, which I did. So now I've got more attack. These two are feeding off each other. Also, if you have any cards with shields on them, they will protect you from enemy attack. Alright, so I've got 5 crystal, 7 attack. You know what, I'm going to focus that, and... Ooh. This is a Legionnaire, not a... I don't know if I like that. No. Alright, let's gain more focus, I'm thinking. Mercenary. And there we go. More health. I'll take it. I favor cards that I like cards that give me more cards, to which then I can have a better chance of chaining everything. Alright, so there's my champion. He is now here. I can exhaust him to gain 3 attack. I can gain 5 instead if I have 10 focus. Alright, gain 2 attack and draw a card. Ah, there we go. Gain 3 health. Gain 5 attack if you've already played another Undergrowth Ally, which... There we go. And that and that. Oh, we want that one. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and exhaust him. Gain 3 attack from that. So I'm going to do 10 damage here. Now he's down to 8. So this is a slugfest. The other game took a lot longer to play. Alright, so, okay, so I can use my shield here to block damage. There we go. Ah, nice. 6 damage there, 7 damage. I've got 4 crystal. You know what? We can finish this right now. Well, no, can't. I was going to hire this guy as a mercenary. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and hire this guy as a mercenary. Get my focus to make 10, and I could get rid of some. I'm going to get rid of a crystal. And we will focus. We're up to 11. Alright, so he's got 1 health left. I just have to hit him one more time. Okay, oh yeah, these two are going to feed off each other just fine. I want to play these in a certain order, though. Neither of these lets me draw a card, though. So I don't think it matters. Alright, so up to 5 attacks, 11 attack. Oh yeah, he's dead. I've got 10 focus, so I get to gain 3 attack instead of 2. There we go. Crystal, crystal. Oh yeah. Spork. Okay, we'll go ahead and... I'll buy him. It doesn't matter. He's gonna die anyway. There we go. Alright, so I didn't get to show you a whole lot of cards, but at least I got to show you a preview of what the digital version is going to be all about. Again, this is based off of a tabletop game, so if you don't want to wait, you may be able to find this game maybe on Amazon, something like that. If you guys want to see another run-through, let me know. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.